and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dimes Only podcast. We're so excited to bring you guys another episode. I am Buddy Sandoval. To my right is George Hernandez. How you doing today, my man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just got my gym workout. Got home, showered. After that, came here. We're ready for a new episode.
Yeah, man, just got my gym workout too. Feeling a lot better. It always feels better usually when you get a workout in.
Early too. Oh, I got it early.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, unfortunate for me, I don't have that luxury, but, it doesn't matter what time of the day as long as you're active and you're up and about. So that's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. So today we are going to start off. We were going to do this last week because it went viral last week.
It did.
Yeah, go for it, man.
You want to start off?
Go for it.
You want me to say it? All right. So in the hooping community in basketball in general, you have mixtapes, right? So back in the day when we were in school, Ball is Life was coming up barely, right?
Yeah, that's when they were making a name for themselves, really.
They're making mixtapes, and then you have Baller Vision, you have these other companies. So during last week, there's a controversy, you can say, where they made a mixtape for third graders where they're like all hype, celebrating,
Yeah.
doing celebration, doing nonsense and stuff, and some NBA players took it like we shouldn't be promoting that, and others said that it's okay for them to do all that stuff.
Right, yeah. So that player that you mentioned that it's okay is Kevin Durant. I don't know word by word, but he did tweet about it. He said that, yeah, just pretty much, I'm kind of summarizing, let those kids have fun, let them do them. And then you had another pair, and it wasn't only NBA players. There was people commenting.
Yeah, just in general.
It was people commenting on it in general, and you had other players like Evan Fournier who said we're setting a bad example for these kids because of the way they're acting on the court, and ultimately how they're acting, how they're acting in front of the camera, really. And you know what? Austin Rivers had a great point. He came out on the podcast and he actually talked. Well, me and you were talking about it, so you know what I'm talking about. He came out on the podcast and he was talking about how that culture of mixtapes and things like that, like it's kind of lost its value because now everyone is getting mixtapes. When back then you had have you ever seen the John Wall mixtape?
Down
Dude,
fire.
that's like one of the greatest mixtapes of all time.
Down.
Austin Rivers himself has a fantastic mixtape as well.
I'm gonna go off.
Yeah, yeah. So in essence, it's losing its value because now everyone is getting mixtapes. When in back of the day, you had these top guys who actually deserved one, right? So now it's losing its value, and then you have these kids acting like they're the shit and things like that. So I don't know what else do you want to? Because I could keep on going on, but I don't know if you want to jump in.
I think this is where it starts to ruin the basketball game. So kids start just learning bad habits. Sometimes it's not even like they're playing. I mean, obviously there's no right way to play basketball, but like as far as play style, how you want to play, shoot threes, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. But now they're gonna start learning how to do that fancy stuff you would see. So they
Right.
they'll probably start pulling up from half court. They start celebrating, and I think that builds up in their heads. And as they grow up, that's when they start becoming uncoachable because when you're young, you're the best player. Then you're gonna get humbled in the near future when you play people your size. Because in the video, there's a kid who was a little bit taller than everyone else, but when he starts facing people his height and stuff, and he's getting defended, and maybe he's not playing as good, then that's gonna humble him. But then again, he might have a big head and not want to be coached because he thinks he's that player and stuff. And that goes along with how Curry changed the game with the three-pointers and all that stuff. So they're going to just learn bad habits and not learn how to play basketball fundamentally, and they're going to just be doing like some random stuff or ISO ball. I mean, the game's already kind of annoying without the threes and stuff, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just going to build those bad habits when they start growing and not develop their skills, I would say, the right way, you can say. And the celebration stuff is like kind of annoying too because you're just gonna celebrate for any little thing. Like maybe I don't know. There's been, for example, let's say someone tries to snatch someone's ankles, and it looks like he did, but the guy's still on them. Everyone, or like, it's
all for the highlight.
Yeah, it's all for the highlight, and it's just annoying just because you just hear it nowadays like everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, we have a strong opinion about it, and we feel, and it's crazy to us to see this because if we were to play like that in high school, like we wouldn't even see the court. So it's crazy to me how you have these third graders acting, but at the same time, there's two sides of the coin, right? So it's like you don't want these third graders to have fun when they're supposed to be learning the game. It's that side of the coin, and then there's a coin where you just brought up like, does it affect them later on? And then two, you have what kind of example is the NBA and professional players setting, because obviously they're getting this from their favorite players, from watching the NBA and things of that nature. So there's a lot of sides to it. I mean, obviously, of course, these third graders, young people in general who love the game of basketball, who want to play, should be having fun, especially at that age. But at the same time, you have the other side where it's like, should they really be acting like this?
Yeah, and the most popular right now is the Too Small.
Yeah. So
And you know who did, or the Rock the Baby.
yeah, rock the baby was Russ.
I don't even
for sure.
think coach in high school let us like when we hit
Yeah.
threes like celebrate,
Yeah,
with the
nah,
head
definitely
and
not.
all that stuff. Even now I coach high schoolers, huh? And then
Yeah,
I mean,
right,
they,
yeah,
they,
yeah.
They don't be. I mean, they know better. They don't do that stuff like
I know.
because they're more humble than the people you see online. So
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Maybe it is because that camera is there. I think they know who is filming them, so they wanna, get their
Yeah.
little shine in there. I don't know what it is, but that's
actually,
my theory.
when I would go to camps, they would record.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the best example, but I went to a camp, right? And they record and then they put your stuff on YouTube, right?
Mhm.
But when they know the camera's there, they're trying to get their highlights,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
they don't pass the ball.
Of course.
So I remember they gave me 3 games. So you play 3 games and then they record. First game, I didn't do too much because I'm taught, okay, so share the ball, play the right way.
Yeah.
But these guys are hogging the ball because they're trying to get their
Trying to
highlights
get
in.
there.
And then when I realized that, that's when I started, hogging the ball and like shooting shots and stuff. But at that point it was already too late. I got a little bit of clips because in the beginning I was playing, how you're taught.
Yeah.
And everyone
You're playing the right way, quote
Everyone's
unquote.
just hogging it because they know the camera's on.
They
There.
wanna
That's
get their
another
little
thing
15
that
minutes.
could affect it. That
Yeah.
people are just gonna hog and then you don't get the bar or whatever.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, so we just wanted to bring that up. I know, I'm very active. I'm very active on Twitter, so I've seen a lot of people comment on it, and NBA players have their opinions on that. So we just wanted to give our little 2 cents on that. But George, moving on, divisional round was. I say there was only about one stumper, one snoozer,
Yeah.
which was the Eagles and Giants. But overall, just real quick, what were your opinions on the divisional round this weekend?
Like you said, yeah, the Eagles Giants one was kind of like, I didn't expect it to be like that.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
That Chiefs one, it seemed like maybe Jaguars could have had a chance when Mahomes went down.
Mm-hmm.
But Chiefs were just the Chiefs. They're too good, and they took
Seemed
it
like,
away.
Yeah, it seemed like Patty was Patty, right? I know it was crazy.
That Cincy game was surprising too.
Oh
I
my
thought
god!
that was gonna be a closer
oh my
one too.
god! Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Oh, you want to go for game by?
yeah. Sorry about that. I just wanted to get your quick opinion. But starting off with Saturday, it was Jacksonville and Patty. Well, pretty much, right?
Patty.
Jacksonville and Kansas City. So yeah, like you said, Patrick Mahomes got injured. He's got a sprained ankle on his left foot, I think. And I was surprised. As soon as that happened, Jaguars, and I think the Jaguars scored on their second drive, and they looked really good. I said to myself, Chiefs are in trouble. But Patty did Patty, man. I mean,
I think
even with one leg, like, what the hell, dude?
You know when they read the text? Well, I wasn't home. I saw like the second half of it. I read a text where they said, "Oh, when Patty went down, they said, oh, Jaguars' chances of winning went up." And I think one of you guys said from like 10% to 11.
Vlad said that.
That
Yeah,
was funny. From 10
I had said their chances went up.
and he's like, from what, 10 to 11? That was funny.
That was funny. I mean, honestly, yeah, I thought it did because he was hobbling. He looked like he did not look good at all. And obviously Trevor Lawrence, I think he's proven to be the real deal. They will be back next year and for many years to
I
come with
think,
Trevor Lawrence under the helm, man.
yeah, he's nice. I think they need to pick up like an elite
Yeah, like a
receiver,
number one, right?
like a number one.
I think DeAndre Hopkins gonna be out there. I don't know.
He's getting a little
I'll
too
pull the
old,
trigger
though.
for D. I know. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Viejón?
That's true.
He's getting viejón, though.
Yeah, huh?
Uh, just last you 1 year.
Hey man, but he took PEDs. He should be a little good. I think they should still be in the system a little bit.
Maybe like one year, one good year, and then that's it.
Nah, I don't know, but yeah, man, crazy. I just thought that Patty wasn't gonna be good to go. He ended up finishing the game. I don't know how, because that was pretty nasty. But credit to them, they will be moving on. George, they're gonna be in their fifth straight AFC Championship game. The Chiefs are. That is crazy, man.
But
Like
but
Patty is him, obviously.
but he only got one off of those.
He got one, huh? But he's been to 2 Super Bowls. He has a chance to go to the third. We're gonna come to that back after. But yeah, next game on Saturday was the Eagles and Giants. We thought it was gonna be closer. I had it.
Mimis.
I had the Giants covering because they were favored by 7.5. I had them covering, but yeah, man. After after I think like the second, third drive, it was like okay, nah, that's when you knew the Eagles were the Eagles that we've seen all season long. Yeah. So I don't know if you had anything else to say about that, but
Nah, that game was like
yeah.
nothing to talk about.
Did you hear the Eagles coach Nick Sirianni? They caught him on the sideline. I think he ran down the sideline to call a timeout. I think when the Eagles were in the goal line, and he turned around to someone. He said, "I know what the fuck I'm doing," and the camera caught him.
I think
Yeah, that was probably like the highlight of
that game. Yeah, that
Of
game
that.
was horrible.
Yeah, so nothing really else to say about that. We will talk about them in a bit. But, yo, Sunday morning's game, well, afternoon, noon, Bengals, yo, that first drive, I was like, holy shit, I think the Bills are in trouble. Like, immediately, I seen that first drive because, bro, he went perfect.
Yeah, 9
He
for
went
9.
for 6.
9
It
for
was
9.
9 for 9?
Well, I know he was 9 for 9.
Oh, he was 9 for 9. Oh, but in that first drive, it was like 6 for 6.
Yeah.
I don't know, Matt. I was shocked. Me and you both picked the Bills. We had it close, bro. The Bills couldn't score on the Bengals.
I think since he is just strong right now, I don't know about
Does
that.
that pain you to say? Nah,
Yeah,
you're not like that. You're not like that.
My
Stop
God.
the cap. You're not like that.
Bills. The thing is with Bills, man. Now we don't even know if they're a real deal anymore.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
it's
get you.
multiple years. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I get you.
It's a Bills year. Okay, they fall short. Okay, then a Bills year again. They lose to Patty. All right, the Bills game again. Coming back
Yep.
again, and they lose again.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know if they're really just good in the regular season, and then in the in the
postseason.
postseason, they're just, like, bad or what? I mean, actually, no. They just play tough teams, you know?
Well, it's a playoffs, Phil. Of course,
No,
you're
I
gonna play
know,
tough teams.
But you know what I mean? Like, they
No.
playing the top dogs, as in the Chiefs.
No, they're supposed to be the top dogs. Everyone,
Well, not no more.
everyone. At least like 80% of pundits, expert pundits, pick the Bills to win the Super Bowl. The playoffs are about whether you put up or you shut up. Why do you think Joe Burrow is getting so much attention during the regular season? No one said anything about Joe Burrow. He is the main topic right now. Why? Because these past 2 playoffs, he's performed like the number 1 overall pick. He's performed Tom Brady-esque. That is why narratives are built in the playoffs. Joe Burrow is playing like the best quarterback in the playoffs. Narratives are built. Josh Allen, yeah, he did great in the regular season. Playoffs, what happens? Nothing. The Bills in general are like the Mike Tyson. They have one great knockout punch. Overall, if you box with them, those 12 rounds, they're not going to last. And we've seen that. The Bengals clamped them, bro. They couldn't do nothing. Bunch of coverages, bunch of schemes. Like, Josh Allen was getting hit. He couldn't even run. No one could have got open, bro. Credit to the Bengals.
I don't know. I just think, yeah, like I said, Bills are not a playoff team.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, what is it, 4 years?
I think 4. What? I think so. This year they lost in the division round. Last year they lost in the division round. 2 years ago They lost in the conference championship against the Chiefs, and then the year prior I forgot. But yeah, they haven't made it to the Super Bowl in what like already like 2.5 decades. But yeah, man. I mean, you could be right. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the coaching. They do have a defensive coach in Sean McDermott. They did lose Brian Dable, their offensive coach, last year, and you've seen a little bit of a decrease in Josh Allen's play as well, in terms of his completion percentages and whatnot. But yeah, man, I was shocked. I don't know what is next for the Bills. I think they should get maybe a better offensive coordinator. I don't know what it is, man, but that was shocking. But credit the Cincinnati Bengals, man. Joe Burrow is that guy. I think he's moving into top two. And I don't think that's crazy to say because how do we judge players, George? How do we judge them? Wins. Playoffs, right?
Playoffs, Super Bowl.
And what's Joe Burrow been doing in these
Been
past
winning.
He's been winning, man. He's been winning. He's been playing fantastic. And that's when you're judged. You're judged in the playoffs. Why do you think Matthew Stafford got a lot of shit over the years? Because he didn't win a playoff game, right?
But then again, this.
No, but it doesn't matter. He got judged. He got judged, right?
Okay, yeah, he
Why do you
did.
think Melo is being judged? Doesn't win in the playoffs.
Doesn't win enough.
You know? So, playoffs is
Where it matters.
Where it matters.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're playing to win a championship, and if you can't win it, then there has to be changes.
exactly. Yeah, and I think it needs to be changes, like
You
you
see
said.
how frustrated Diggs
Stephon.
Diggs was.
Yeah, man. This is what happens. It doesnn't matter. 17-0, 15-2. If you can't get it done in the playoffs, you know that's where things need to happen. Changes need to be made, and I think something needs to happen with the Bills. Something does. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know if changes are actually gonna happen, but you know we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And then Sunday evening's game, Niners
That was a good
Cowboys, defensive slugfest. I think pretty much what we expected, George.
I mean, we did have a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
Like I said, Dak's not a top 10 QB, and he showed us why.
You wanna get into it?
What?
You wanna get into that?
No, not Dak. I just
No,
said
you wanna get.
about him not being a top 10. He's not a top 10. But I'm just
I
saying.
think.
I'm just
I
saying.
think people out there would
You
disagree.
could agree now because I mean, you're playing a 40. Obviously, they have good defense.
Both did.
They both had good defense. You turn over the ball twice, crucial turnovers that wins you the game.
Could have been a difference.
Could have been.
I think it was.
I think that
2
wins you
turnovers
the
to none.
game. Yeah.
George.
I just think Cowboys
All right.
are just the Cowboys. And you know what I mean by that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you why they are. George, Dak Prescott was a 5th, 6th rounder, maybe 4th, whatever the case is. But he's been in multiple Pro Bowls, right?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, last pick of the draft, obviously, didn't come in with no expectations because obviously you had Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo, so no chance he was gonna see the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
Barring injury, which those happened. Did you see a difference between Dak and Brock Purdy? Like, did you see like any major differences between them?
I mean, not really. No.
Not really, right?
No. Brock Purdy played, I think, as good as Dak.
Right.
I mean, he was getting clamped too. He was getting hit.
Yeah, right. So I mean, it was a defensive game, but the point I'm trying to make here is there is no difference between the two, and yet Dak is supposed to be the better quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Dak is top 10 to some people, right?
To Cowboys,
Right?
I think.
No, well, exactly
Yeah.
to some people. This, in essence, was a legacy game. Cowboys have not been to the conference championship in almost 2 decades, almost 20 plus years. And you are supposedly the better quarterback. You don't play like the better quarterback. In fact, Brock Purdy didn't have a good game. But
No, he
you
didn't.
could say that he did have he played better than Dak.
Mm-hmm.
And you're supposed to guide your team no matter if you're playing against the best defense in the league, right? He didn't show up. They lost this game because of Dak Prescott.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Because think about it: this your defense comes in, they do their job.
Yes,
Cowboys defense.
they
do their
did.
Job.
Yes,
They do their job.
fantastic.
You can't blame the weapons because essentially you kind of have about the same weapons.
Yeah, CD, and unfortunately Pollard got hurt as well.
Oh yeah. I
But
forgot Pollard got
but
hurt.
it doesn't matter. You gotta make those adjustments.
You have CD.
You have CD. You have Dalton.
Dalton Schultz. Pollard you had for what? Like half?
Paulo, you had for a half.
Half.
We used to have Zeke,
Yeah, you have Zeke.
who you're paying millions of
paying-
dollars.
You could throw in Gallup in there.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, I mean,
Their O line is
their O-line is
solid.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it does come down to that because, like I said, their defense showed up. 49ers defense showed up. Okay, you canceled that out. They both showed up. But the offense is where it made the difference. And to top it off, Ray McLeod. He had the punt, the muffled punt.
Oh yeah. And
you-
oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, right there inside at least what the 15-yard line, and they do nothing.
Yeah.
Like you gotta convert. I mean, obviously credit to the Niners. They have a fantastic defense, but bro, this offense, Cowboys offense, was averaging 32.5 points a game. And they're one of the better red zone offenses. Like, you got to convert on that. You have to.
I would say I mean, the Cowboys team, don't get me wrong, they're good overall, but what's missing is the quarterback. I mean, that's the same argument you probably would have made with Jimmy G. Oh, your whole team's good, but the quarterback. Right?
Yeah. Not George, this is the offseason. This is the offseason that they got to move on. Or they got to at least they got to draft a quarterback. They got to sign one in free agency. They have to move on from Dak Prescott. George, Brock Purdy already has the same amount of playoff wins as Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott has been in the league for what, 7 years now?
7. He's 29.
Come on, dog.
29. Brock Purdy 24.
Come on, dog. Last season alone, Matthew Stafford got more playoff wins than Dak Prescott.
And to
That
top
is
it off,
unacceptable.
Who has more experience in the NFL, Dak or Purdy?
Exactly, bro. He has 7 games under his belt,
And then,
and he already has more playoff wins.
I mean,
Come
if
on.
you're the Cowboys, you either pursue Lamar.
I don't know if they're gonna do that.
You could get Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers, if he doesn't retire, he has a solid, what? Two?
Well, I mean, Brady's playing till till he's like 60. So
100.
I mean, who knows? Who knows about Aaron Rodgers? I think he's barely gonna turn 40. So, I mean, age medicine, whatever.
I mean, if you're in a win
Workouts.
now, because you have a good team right now,
Yeah,
Rodgers could beat that win now,
maybe.
I think. But then again, you have all these new quarterbacks who are just dominating the league. So it's like,
No,
like that.
I think.
Yeah, it's just too many good teams now.
Yeah, Cowboys got to pivot away from Prescott little by little. Like I said, whether it's through the draft, they sign someone, but yeah, man. I mean, we talk about Prescott like he's done something, or well, not us, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't done anything.
Nope.
With high expectations, no matter how we view Cowboy fans, no matter how we view the Cowboys in general, Jerry Jones, but they have high expectations.
They did this season.
No, yeah, but going into the
overall
seasons,
too.
they do.
I mean,
they have the talent.
Every year they do.
They have the talent, and it just hasn't panned out. And yeah, man, this was on Dak. This was on Dak.
Cowboy fans are gonna hate us, but I mean,
They had a shot, and they couldn't capitalize.
At one point, you gotta just realize that, it's not it.
Yeah. Shit, where the hell did that go?
I don't know.
Man, yeah. So
and I forgot they gave away Amari Cooper.
Mark Cooper's like, yeah, I can't do it with this guy. Probably, I cannot do it with this guy. But all in all, Dak is not top 10. He's proved. He himself proved why he's not top 10.
11 or what? I mean, that could be.
To me, he's like in the 12-15 range.
I just said that. You said, nah, he's 11.
No, I know. I'm thinking about it now. I just talked a lot of shit. He's like 12-15 range.
So you put a lot of people over him.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. NFL Championship Sunday, George. 4 teams left standing. First game, we got the Niners Eagles. 12 p.m. start. Philly is favored. 2.5. Niners on the road. George, who do you have in this fantastic NFC Championship game?
Drum roll. All right. So first I had 49ers, but then I remembered Jalen Hurts is a way better quarterback than Dak Prescott. So I got the
Dak
Eagles
Prescott.
winning
Oh
that.
yeah, in terms of I get you. Yeah,
Turns out the
his,
quarterback.
his competition. Yeah,
I got Eagles winning this one. It's gonna be low scoring because obviously I feel like 49ers defense still gonna show up.
the Eagles defense ain't no joke either, man.
It's not. It's not. 21-14, they win by a touchdown.
21-14.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. Win by a touchdown.
Win one touchdown, yeah.
Yeah, man, this is tough. These two teams are probably, I think they're the most physical teams left in the playoffs. No disrespect to the Bengals and Chiefs, but they're both hard nosed. They love to run the football, and they have the weapons to run the football. Both defenses are smash mouth. I cannot wait to see this game. I will be kicking back, relaxing, and watching this game for sure. George,
Little Trilly in the hand or what?
nah. Taking it light. I am going with the Philadelphia Eagles. A little bit higher score than you, 28-24. And the difference in this game will be the quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah. Has to.
Brock Purdy is on the road, hostile environment, playoff game, obviously a lot at stake. I am going with the better quarterback in Jalen Hurts. And if he would have stayed healthy, he would be my pick for MVP. He should be MVP. He is proving why. Last week, he proved why. I think Eagles are the best team when healthy. Even though the Niners have the better head coach and a slightly better defense. But the difference in this game will be the quarterback. It will come down to the quarterback. It will come down to probably Brock Purdy making that drive. And I think the Eagles have a good enough defense. Obviously, they're great, but they have a great defense to stop Brock Purdy. And honestly, Brock Purdy didn't look incredible against that Cowboys defense. He's going to face an even better defense. So I'm going with the better quarterback in this one, George. I don't know what else you got to say about that.
Yeah, Eagles. I think Jalen Hurts could still win MVP.
Damn, maybe. I think, yeah, like those two games he missed, I think he just proved how valuable he is. And then on Saturday, too, man, this is a division game. I've said this many times. I'm going to say it again. This is a division game. Division games, they know you inside and out. And for the Eagles to do that to an incredible head coach in Brian Dable and Daniel Jones, who was having a phenomenal season, not like, but like phenomenal season, but like compared to how he did, past year, like that's something right there. That is something. And then that Eagles O-line is fantastic. Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson, man. That line is something. Lane Johnson, bro, he has not allowed a sack in 2 years. Like, that's crazy, yo. Like, he's going to be a Hall of Famer, man. He is going to go out there on Sunday, and he's going to, man, I'm excited for this game, man.
I think, yeah, Eagles, like, no brainer.
Yeah.
If there's
I'm not going to say no brainer.
Okay, but
Because I have respect for the Niners and their head coach. But, yeah, ultimately it's a quarterback, man. Quarterback. Who do you got for the next game, my boy?
Okay, this is unbiased. Have to choose. But I'm going to go with the Bengals. Just because Mahomes. Okay, if Mahomes was healthy.
That's the question.
I think, okay, injury like that does not fix in a week. I feel like.
You could do everything you can, but yeah, ultimately.
I sprained my ankle, a minor one, and that shit took like 2 weeks.
Well, you can't compare yourself to a professional athlete, George.
I'm not comparing myself, but his look worse. Like,
yeah, that was bad.
Okay, think about it. I'm not comparing my injuries to him, but here, let me tell you
Context.
He had, what, maybe like
300
pounds.
300 pound.
300 pounds on his ankle, roll, his knee bent. That looked bad. He cut back hobbling on 1 foot.
That's crazy.
He plays it. Adrenaline, obviously. He's warm and stuff.
Little bit of tape in there too.
But I know when that ankle cooled down, that shit hurt.
Yeah. So, he woke up the next morning like, holy shit. Like, I don't know how purple that was, but yeah.
So I don't think that ankle's going to be 100%.
Yes.
For a week.
Yes. Yeah.
You're saying yes it will? Or
no. Yeah, like I'm agreeing with you. Like,
in 1 week, that shit's not going to do nothing. And you're playing a team like the Bengals who just clamped up the Bills.
Who were supposed to be the best team in the NFL. Yeah.
With an injured Mahomes, I would say. And then, like Vlad brought up, like he said he was hurt. Jaguars should have done something. But Bengals aren't the Jaguars.
Yeah.
So I would say healthy Mahomes Chiefs would have won. But I think He's not gonna be at 100%.
Hmm.
It's gonna affect his game. I feel like a little bit, maybe. This is just a prediction, so I'm gonna go with the Bengals 28-24.
Yeah, George, that is the difference in this game. How will Patty look? How is his ankle? How is he going to perform? And because of those question marks, like you said, a week, that is a little bit of time.
That is.
And because of that, I'm going to have to go with the Bengals. I got to go
You
with the
have to.
Bengals since he's favored by two. And um, the benefit I'm giving is they're going to cover. Bengals are going to win 30-28. Joe Burrow, man, he's solidifying himself as probably the best quarterback in the league. I don't know if that's hyperbole, but like we said before, you make or break in the playoffs, and he's built for the playoffs.
I forgot to add something to it. Okay, and then also they clamp up a Bills team with Stephon Diggs. I mean Knox. What?
Exactly. Just step on. Exactly.
Gabe Davis. Okay. All right. Just Steph. All right. You're even proving my point even more. Just Stephon Diggs. And what receivers do the Chiefs have? Oh, Kelsey.
You have to realize that the Bengals have a triple threat.
Bengals do have a triple threat.
Boyd is a quiet one, but Higgins and
Chase.
Jamar Chase, they're loud, dude. They're loud, dude.
Bro, they're beast.
You have a
They're probably the best
triple
duo.
threat.
They're probably the best
You're
duo.
telling me you're gonna go up against Gabriel Davis, Dustin Knox, and
No, but
No.
That's how
Okay,
you're
we're
gonna
good,
prove
no.
my point now. So, like I said, only Diggs, but now the Chiefs only have what? Kelsey. That's
No, I think I
that's,
kinda
that's a
discredited him.
pop up like that.
No,
but with a quarterback like Mahomes, he can make people look good.
But he's
He could,
hurt. But
and
I
he
know
has,
he is.
and
but
he has.
I know but he's hurt right now.
and he has. Yeah, man. I just think it all depends on Patty. That's
That 1 week. I don't think.
that's how that's how I'm basing this game. That's how you're basing this game from the looks of it, and I think that's a fair assessment. Um, you know, healthy, I'll probably have these scores. I'll probably flip it. I'll have the Chiefs winning at 30-28, but little bit of time. Joe Burrow and the Bengals look fantastic. That defense looked like that defense looked like the number one overall defense in the league, and because of that, because of we don't know how he's gonna play, I'm going with the healthy quarterback in Joe Burrow. So that will for us we have the same teams, right? Yeah, we have the same team. So that would result in the Bengals Eagles Super Bowl. We'll see how that comes into fruition. But just real quick, how would you feel? How would you feel about this potential Super Bowl that we just came up with, the Bengals and Eagles?
My prediction or
No. Just first thoughts. Like,
I think it'd be a good game. I think two powerhouses. You have two powerhouses facing up, but like I said, they're gonna be two great quarterbacks in
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow, and I would expect a game. I would not want a disappointment. I would expect a high-scoring game with like a last-minute play has
Yeah,
to be
for
done
sure.
to
For
win
sure.
the Super Bowl.
yeah, man. Any of these really would be a fantastic Super Bowl. You could have either the Niners and the Chiefs as well as a rematch from Super Bowl 55, I believe. And yeah, I mean, I don't think you could go wrong with any of these matchups, any of these potential matchups. But obviously, you can only have one winner, and we're gonna find out on Sunday. And I cannot wait, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be-
Both of these games are going to be fantastic. I cannot wait.
And another thing I forgot to mention is that the Bengals have beat the Chiefs 3 times already?
Bengals have beat the Chiefs, I think,
3?
yeah, four times.
So if
Yeah.
this happens, it'll be the 5th.
Yeah, they beat them two. They beat them one time towards the end of the last regular season in the playoffs. They faced each other again this season, and then I think before that actually. So right now they could go for their 5th. I think. Yeah. So
Well, like I said, Patty, I don't
Yeah.
know. That one looked bad, in my opinion.
back against the wall, man. We'll see. We'll see how Patty responds.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that is our NFL talk for today. Excited for that. We're going to move on to our still newest segment, Top 5. This week we are doing Top 5 Worst Freeways. Thank you to whoever put that in. I know who it,
Oh, my.
that was Hofstern. Hofstern, thank you for
How are
that.
you going to say it?
Yeah, I'll tell you after. All right. We're going into our top 5 worst freeways. Obviously, Los Angeles is a driving city. It is known for all its freeways and many other things, but their freeways are, as you can say, the worst probably in the country. George, let's start off with you, man. What is your top 5? We're going to start off at number 5. What do you got?
I'm gonna go with the 105.
The 105.
Pretty gets pretty busy at times. Around those times that rush hour. I would go with the
I
105.
mean, shit, rush hour. Yeah, you could fucking take your pick on which
No,
one you
no,
want to go to.
no. Number one.
That's not bad. I mean, I don't really drive on the 105, but I've been on it a handful of times. But yeah, it can get pretty bad, especially going, I think, east. Yeah, it gets pretty bad. My number 5 is the 60 freeway, and for many, many different reasons. First of all, the traffic is ass. You can say that about any LA freeway, I know that. But it feels like it's never under construction. It feels like it's always under construction.
Actually, yeah.
Like,
didn't
like,
think
bro,
about the
like, and
60.
then I remember like a handful of years ago, it was actually swerving like that. Like, it was going like that. You remember when it was like that? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is a freeway, yo. We're supposed to be going straight. We're fucking we're going left and right and shit like that. I'm like, what is going on here? So on my number 5, I have the 60 freeway. West, east, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I forgot about the 60. It is always under construction.
It is. I mean, fuck. Like I said, you could apply this to any other.
I'm gonna go with the 405.
At number
405,
4?
Like, yeah, going to like Santa Monica and stuff.
Yeah.
Be annoying. Just because that one's always like kind of packed, and I don't know. I never like going over there anyways. So that's why I like the beach and stuff.
Yeah, my number 4, it could be pretty low, but I've had a ton of experience with it, is the 5 freeway. That is at my number 4, and the reason is that it is at my number 4 because I would commute to CSUN, and I would always take the 5, and I don't know, maybe it's because I'm used to it, going up north.
Yeah.
So I don't really see it as bad. I mean, obviously it could get bad, and then obviously 5 south as well. But maybe because I'm used to it, that's probably why it's so low. But I think my top 3 take the cake. But yeah, my number 4 is the 5 freeway. Bad. And that one too. That one's like it's like I feel like it's always under construction, especially 5 south. Like if you're going towards Anaheim, Disneyland, or whatnot. I think they kind of fix it up a little bit, but there's always something going on there, and the traffic is ass too. So that's my number 4.
Number 3, I have the 101.
Oh my god.
Just because it's downtown.
Fuck.
I mean, like Hollywood area.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Oh
That's
my
the
god.
reason I don't like going to like Hollywood for anything. Like last time I went with Steven,
Shit.
it was
that's
so
right,
packed.
dude.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That one day we went, bro.
Yeah. Even then, it was at the nighttime, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, bro, I swear, every fucking time right there, dog.
Hey, people be like, oh, everything's so far. It's not far.
It's not far. It's just this is the traffic.
It's annoying.
Like, bro, honestly, if you think about it, like, because I'm using this as an example because we both want to see sun. Like, from here where we're at to see sun with no traffic, it's like 20-25 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
About 20.
Yeah, 20 to 25.
I would say like 30, no?
No, with no traffic, bro.
With traffic, it's like.
No, fool. I just said with no traffic.
No, I know, but with no traffic, I would say it's like 30, but with traffic, it's like 40.
Nah, bro, it's like within like 25 minutes at least.
All right.
Yeah. But it's just the thing is with traffic, people don't know how to drive here. But you said your number 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my number 3 is actually the 405. I don't have a ton of experience with it, but I've been in that side of town, and damn, bro, there's at least like 6 lanes on each side, and I feel like there's still traffic.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like what the fuck?
I
Like,
know
bro,
what
you
you're
have
talking
6 lanes. Like, what the fuck? I feel like the more lanes there are,
The more
like
traffic.
like the worse it is. So that's my number 3 is the 405. That's bad.
My number 2 is the 110. Bro, you know specifically why?
Holy shit, bro. Why?
Those 3 lanes, bro.
Yeah. Well,
only
specifically,
that
that's
part.
the 110 north.
Yeah.
Like
but
if you're north,
if you're going,
closer to Pasadena.
yeah, Pasadena 110.
Yeah.
That one just the dangerous ass freeway. Like
Yeah.
they don't even have the the shoulders to, like, if you get in an
Right.
accident to go.
Yeah, you're
on it.
fucked, right?
There
Yeah.
was actually an accident there last time. And
Really?
they closed off 2 lanes, so it was just
Shit.
one.
And people be driving fast there too. I'm gonna piggyback because that's my number 2 as well. It's the 110. Um, what you said specifically, but when I would go to Rams games last season, I would obviously take the 110. Go 110 South. Always traffic there too. Getting out sucks.
It was so fire.
And yes, like going back to that, like those 3 lanes is so dangerous, and it's swerving as well. So like as soon as you're making that swerve, you don't even know what's gonna be in front of you. Like for example, like if there's an accident, there's nowhere to go. And what about if you like hit another car and whatnot? And then to enter the freeway and to get out of the freeway, you have to go like 2 miles per hour. And then to enter, you gotta like haul ass. That's horrible.
I've never experienced that because I've never gone that far out.
Mm.
Actually, I mean, obviously, maybe to you, but
Yeah, but not.
I never drove
Yeah.
like out there. But me specifically, it's the 3 lanes that
Yeah.
I hate, and then traffic. Like you get out after you get out those 3 lanes, there's that little traffic that splits to like the Echo Park area.
Yeah.
And then you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the 110 is kind of horrible.
Damn. All right, George. What is your top worst freeway?
The 5.
The 5?
Yeah, because no, that one okay. All the other ones you get traffic during the 5 for rush hour.
Yeah.
5, there's always traffic for some reason. Well, I mean, obviously that gets you everywhere.
Yeah.
But I feel like the 5 always has traffic.
Yeah.
1 in the morning, 2 in the morning to like I don't know 12 p.m. to like I don't know, but I feel like there's always traffic in one area. Like you could be driving, maybe you don't get it at the beginning.
Yeah.
But maybe you get it towards the middle of your trip or towards I don't know. The 5 just always has traffic,
Yeah.
and I feel like there's always accidents there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always a car
fuck.
accident there, and on the 5.
Yeah. Horrible. Fuck. Yeah. I mean that's a good one, but my number 1, I think this takes a cake. It's the 10 freeway.
No.
The 10 freeway.
Yeah?
The 10 freeway, bro. I feel like every time I'm going east on the 10, there's something. There's always something, bro. Oh my god, like I cannot believe this shit. Like on a Saturday, like around like maybe like 4 or so, you're heading to the 10 east. There's fucking traffic, and there's nothing. There's no accident. It's just people like, bro, what are you doing?
That's how I
Like
feel like-
fucking drive.
I feel like that's
Oh
the
my
5,
God,
though.
bro.
Always traffic. I mean, you
No.
can't go wrong.
Okay, all right. We said our top 5. Honestly, we could like inverse this. It doesn't matter. I feel like you cannot go wrong with the worst freeway
I think
in
they're
Los Angeles. They're all fucking cheeks.
I feel like the 2 as well. The
No,
one
you
that-
no. You know what? The 2 is actually like probably the best for me.
But it's like around Echo Park and shit. And Echo Park's always like.
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. 605, yeah, 605. And you know what? Fuck, I totally forgot about the 101. That's not even on my top 5. That is definitely like 6 for me though. But fuck it, yeah. I mean,
I just think, yeah, driving in LA.
you can't go wrong, yo. I don't know what it is. But like, dude, like you can't go anywhere unless you see like some type of traffic, whether it's a car crash, people don't know how to freaking merge, and bro, fuck. When it rains, oh my god, it's like people fucking lose their driving skill if they had one to begin with. Like, damn, bro.
And then when it rains, you still have those people like driving fast as shit, bro, with the team versus on their back.
Damn, yo. Yeah. I mean, it's ass, but I mean, it is what it is. It's a driving city. You gotta, if you want to get a point A to point B, you gotta drive. Public trans here is ass, so that doesn't help. But yeah, man, if you want to go anywhere, you gotta drive.
Shit's
And
annoying.
that is our top 5. Let us know what you guys think about top 5. We want to hear from you guys. What do you guys feel like is the worst freeway that you guys experienced? We would love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. George, anything else you want to chime in?
Nope. Just thank you for listening. Thank you for the support. As we say every week, follow us, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
Yeah. Pretty much what my co-host said. Thank you guys for tuning in into this week's episode. We're excited to see what's going to happen on Sunday. And we wish you guys a great week. And we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.